Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is Dirt of the Week yet again, Dirt of the Week number 13. And today I have with me two very special guests. I have Chris92 yet again with us, and a new guest today. It is somebody from our Dirt team. It is Ven. How are you guys doing today?
Hello, hello.
Hi, I'm Chris92.
Hi,
me from
Chris92.
You know me from other streams like FSL3.
Why are you to our Rehabs Anonymous class today?
Heatwave. It is
Heatwave.
very warm.
It is
33
warm.
degrees and where I live, and yeah.
Well, I have the perfect remedy for you, Chris, and that is to play Dirt. It is a
I love this.
fantastic pastime that I think you should definitely pick up, and that will lift your spirits and maybe give you a cooling breath of fresh air.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was so cheesy. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Then, how are you, my guy?
I am doing very good. It's very hot outside, but inside it's cool and a good temperature to play Trackmania, or to cast Trackmania, I should say.
Yeah, well, it is not nice and cool. It's about 24 Celsius, 25 Celsius in my room right now, and so therefore I am wearing a tank top today. So we get the import arm stream today.
Hot.
Literally hot, both figuratively and literally. Anyways, so we are waiting for people to load in. It is currently looking at the time 1947, and I messed with my camera. I'm so sorry. 1947, so we got 13 minutes before we head into the map. That is by Dom today. He has spent time making this map, has done a very good job. It was very fun to play and test today. Chris, were you... I mean, you've seen some of the map before. You've seen some of the analysis from our map testers and everything. So what do you think we're going to see today in regards to the map that we're going... Do you have any hints that we're going to see or that you can give for the map that we're going to be playing today?
No Karlberg Dirt.
No Karlberg Dirt.
Close to none.
True.
I actually haven't seen the map, and this is shocking.
This is a lie because
this
you saw
hurts
me
my soul.
testing it during the stream.
Oh, that was I wasn't watching then.
Ouch. Okay.
Oh, but I'm happy I don't play this one today.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt my soul with no Karlberg.
No Karlberg Dirt. What will we ever do? No, I think it's going to be really interesting today. It's going to be Dirt Tech with transitions. A very
Thank
good
you for
solo
the subatomic,
Also,
because
thank you for
Import is ignoring it.
map. Yeah, well, yeah. But Atomic's
Yeah.
an admin, so it's expected, right? Right?
He was a mod before
Like,
sub.
if he
Wow.
doesn't sub at this point, like, he's kicked from Evo. Easy.
True.
Wow.
Also, Twitch finally approved the first of our 6 emotes. So
Yes.
yeah, you get to
Yeah,
use
now we
a
Evo Heart?
Evo Love. Yes,
Oh,
Evo Trey
Love.
Love.
Excuse me.
Evo Tralov.
Evotralove?
Yeah, I can't change the emote prefix yet. Until I'm partner. Until we're partner, I should say.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I guess that's passable. Okay. So I am going to make everybody baby rage and reset the match.
Oh no!
What do you mean?
I was setting a good time.
Import.
Oh, baby page, man.
Well, on PB pays, actually. Doesn't matter though.
So let's see how many people we got in so far. We got 18. So it's gonna be a slow incoming of people today. I think we're not going to see as many people this week. We're kind of changing up the formatting of how we do our announcements, testing some things out. So if you haven't already and you're watching the stream and you haven't checked already, go to the announcement rules in our Discord and then subscribe to the Evo events so that you can get notifications of when we are live for Dirt of the Week. But usually if you're watching
the
this, you already
event
know,
news
so.
button.
Yeah, the event news button. The thing.
Tone.
Yes. Okay, so I do have an announcement, as I always do every week. Trackmania, September 23rd to the 25th. We are going to be there. Evo is going to be there, and we want you to be there too. We will be able to meet all of you guys, many of the friends that we've made along the way in the past couple years. Finally, we get to meet each other at a LAN event. I'm going to be there. Chris is going to be there. Then I Don't.
I can't. No.
Oh,
no.
okay. Bummer.
Ben is
All right.
not coming.
Well, he's kicked
I
from Evo
wish
now.
I-
He's not coming.
Okay. Well, see you guys. Was a good stream.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, but we're gonna be there, and it's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna be casting. That's gonna be a yikes. But we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I'm gonna be excited. I think there's gonna be a lot of really big names that show up to the tournament. I think there's gonna be some Team GL players, maybe some other notable players as well. And if you haven't booked your hotel yet, book your hotel now. You don't have to buy a ticket to attend. If you just want to watch, you're able to watch and hang out for free. But if you want to participate in the event, tickets are still available. Go ahead and purchase those tickets now. You have the website link on my overlay here on the stream, and definitely go check them out. So I am so excited. I get to meet Don't Care, I get to meet Atomic, and like so many other people. And it's gonna be so cool.
hello.
XLRB is going to be there, but I may get to see XLRB a little bit beforehand because I'm going on a trip to the US.
Echo, potentially, hopefully, still not confirmed, but hopefully, Echo.
Oh yeah, hopefully Echo. Like, there's a ton of people. We'll see Skarza, the Skazo guy, the Chroma guy is there. So everybody who wants to learn Ice and Full Speed, they'll be able to learn those things because they'll be holding classes, which you can also get tickets for, which is pretty cool.
Really, I didn't even know that.
Yes. So it'll be very, 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 very exciting. I am looking forward to it. Okay. I keep on trying to look at the time without moving the camera this time. 8 minutes to go. I mean, I guess I could just look at the countdown on the game, but you know, whatever. It be that way. Pepsi Punk, that's a new name I've seen today. Okay, so since we have a little bit of time, what can we talk about?
Geo's here. Yeah.
Geo is here. Maybe Geo. Let's talk about Geo real quick for like 2 seconds. Maybe
Okay.
he won't choke today.
Oh, he bonked the CV.
The second I mentioned his name, he literally like, oh.
Oh, now he's gonna type in chat. He's stopping. That was the quickest caster curse ever. No, but the Geo guy's a good guy. My fellow Dutchman.
Fellow Dutchman.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you encourage your Dutchman to not choke so hard?
Okay,
That would help.
Geo, don't not joke.
Okay. It's acceptable. You did it, so points for
Yes.
you. You're back in Evo now. Congratulations.
Oh, finally I get to.
You get to
now
stay
I have
now.
to change every name back to Evo.
Ooh, Cluck is here. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm here. I'm
Ooh.
here. I'm all aboard the Cluck train, bro. Let me tell you right now.
Hey,
Such a handsome man. I'm gonna have to get Cluck back on the stream too. Where I'm gonna have to have him cast with me sometime. Maybe next
I'm
week.
gonna have to rejoin the server really quick.
Maybe next week. So.
Yes.
Good luck.
Hello, Flufel. Hello, Sapingo.
Floofel. Floofel is here.
The Floofel guy.
Floofel, I hope you do well today. I expect great things from you today. So let's go through some notable names. Oh, FlashTube is here today. So that
He
will be in.
left
Oh
the
no, he
server,
left the
though.
server. Never mind.
I think he's coming back.
Oh, maybe.
Might
DC.
not be
Oh,
helpful.
DC's gonna play. We're gonna watch a full speed player play Dirt today. Let's go.
Yay.
That should be pretty interesting.
Yeah, Floofel, I'm here as the caster.
Yeah,
Then
Fen is
Castigai
cast the
too,
guy
yes.
too today. Yes, yes, yes. And the Chris guy. Hello.
I'm coming
Yay.
back. Okay, nice.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Aaron, at some point we also need to fix the overlays on Ustream. I just noticed they
Thank
the
you,
font
Bootek, for
doesn't-
the amazing emote.
The font of what?
the font of the subscriber alert doesn't load for you
Oh,
because you don't have it. I'll send it to you later.
cool.
It's fine.
Our production is amazing. Meanwhile, I get
Absolutely,
DM'd by a guy earlier today. He's like, "Hey, so your production sucks." He didn't say that, but
They might be in here. Do not talk about them.
I'm not talking bad. I said that he offered to help us, and I politely declined because clearly our production is just that amazing,
Fine. Yes,
top tier.
Yeah.
Top tier. Bands.
absolutely. Which
Easy.
is one.
I would say so.
Oh, the Berserk guy. Participating in one of the events. What a rare occasion.
What? he was here for the last like 2 weeks.
Oh, he was? Oh, nice.
I mean, he wasn't. I don't think he played last week, but he's definitely been playing each week. I think maybe. I don't know. Or maybe
Look,
just.
Daddy.
Oh, FlashTube is back.
I'm playing this on keyboard, by the way.
Same.
Wait, did I
Imagine
miss the
playing-
CP?
Yo, Flash.
Yo, FlashTube, thanks for the sub.
6 months.
Fixing the
Wait,
deficit.
6 months in advance? Huh?
Says
Wait,
so in
what do you
chat.
see?
Huh?
Well, it just says subscribe to tier 1 for me.
It says for 6 months.
Yo, sick FlashTube, thank you.
Wait, it just says tier 1 for me too. Wait. what?
Yeah,
But that tier 1, yes, but
For six
you don't have the
months.
Franker. It's probably because we have Franker faces.
Boo. But thank you. Go, go, go. Thank you, FlashTube.
Go,
What a
go.
hero.
Thank you, much appreciated, Mr. Developer Helper guy.
All these proceeds will go to my bank account.
Actually,
specifically.
better audio equipment for the stream.
Better auto equipment for the stream? That would work.
And the servers, yes.
And the service, yes.
But yeah, stream proceeds go to server costs and to increase production value. That's what's been decided.
yes.
So, if anybody missed it last week, I guess I have a little bit time to talk about this. Last week, there were a lot of people talking about how they couldn't get the map, the end of this map's finish, the finish at the end, words English. You would think that me being a native speaker would help in things, but it doesn't.
You're too Euronized. Europolized? How do you say that?
I've been to Europeanized.
Europeanized. There we
Yeah.
go.
I'm not a European.
We-
European. Okay.
We basically removed the K Kona from you.
Yes. And so therefore now my brain in English speaks in German. So
Yes.
that's how it be.
Do you also dream in German?
I have it on occasion, maybe like once or twice, but not often.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes streaming.
Usually my dreams are like they call it lucid. Yeah, lucid
The
dreams.
mime guy.
There's nothing being said during my dreams. It's usually just like experiences and emotions that I'm feeling. I don't know.
Dumb guy, the mime guy is telling you to type 1 in chat.
Chat.
So yeah, anyways, there were people complaining about the end of this map on Intax's map, and so last week at the end of the stream, I decided to take it upon myself to prove everybody wrong that I could be able to play and finish the map at the end 5 times in a row consistently. And I literally got to the very 5th and last run,
And then
Oh.
you failed.
and then I failed.
Of
Good
course.
job, Aaron.
And I don't know why nobody clipped that, because like Flooful and other people remember. I don't know why none of y'all clipped that, because like I lost all sense, all senses. Yeah, I was so tilted. I'm still tilted thinking about it, honestly.
I love seeing Aaron salty.
I'm feeling salty now about it.
Wow.
Mr. Salt Import.
Salt importier.
Salt Importer, yeah.
15 seconds remaining
Yes.
until the next map.
So we are going to be going over to Dom's map here in about 15 seconds. And
Are we gonna
We
get
have
import
36
drives the
people.
map?
sorry, say it again.
Are we gonna get import drives the map?
Yeah, we can do it. Import drives the map since I played it out
Yes,
today.
sir.
Yeah, so it will be interesting to see how people approach this map. I think it's going to be very straightforward, and people are going to be able to have a relatively easy time for it. There is maybe one section that I think newcomers and those who are not very experienced in Dirt are going to have a struggle on, and I will talk about that as we get into it. But we are moving over now to the map. It is Terra Bull. What's the second?
Yeah.
Via, yes, those words. Terra Via by Dom. And, yeah, it should be good. They'll be fine.
Yeah,
We'll
because
see.
I'm not playing, I'm the caster guy, things. You know, you play, I cast.
Did you validate the finish this time? Surely they will make that one speed check. I mean, it's not a. I think it's doable. I don't think it's hard. I haven't had any issues with the speed check.
Oh, the beat guy.
Yeah. So we're gonna turn
Wally.
off ghosts. Why is it showing Chris? There we go. All
Oh,
right.
why are you
Oh, Boss
spectating?
Bless is here again.
I'm not spectating.
Boss Bass, let's go.
All right.
Yay.
Our favorite unknown UK player.
So we are gonna
You
do
mean
a
unknown.
run here. I'm gonna explain the map. Very much a Gears related and just a typical tech transitional map, dirt map, and we're gonna play through it here. A very typical beginning start, and I'm gonna be resetting a couple times because it's hard to talk and play at the same time here. There's gonna be a drop
Yeah, it's
down
normal
here.
it's normal to not have gear for over like the first 20 seconds. Someone told me.
But really, these transitions are going to be about reducing airtime as well, but not getting a wrong landing and losing your speed as we go into another small transition. This part is going to be a challenge for many as there are a couple corners that will trip you up, and that speed check there, it's not too much of a speed check, but if you're not careful and you clip one of those three corners pretty badly and not mess up the finish, you should be perfectly fine. So I think really it's going to be about there's going to be a lot of min-maxing here during this map. I think that overall it's a decent competitive map. It's kind of going back more towards the style that we've seen typically on Dirt of the Weeks. We kind of had a nice little break with my map and Intax's map, but we're back to the competitive dirt grind, and I think people are going to notice that pretty quickly here on this first map. Yeah, that transition is going to be interesting, especially if you clip it. Import and finishing maps, please stop. Oof, you're tilting me, and I'm trying.
No, I think the biggest thing here as well is, I mean, if you do not keep a gear, you will gear up after. I mean, you have enough speed to then gear up instantly back, and that will lose you probably the most speed. If you're in gear 4 and then you lose a gear, and then you speed up, you gear up again, and it's not good. That's why keeping gears is so important. And also this middle section here with the black transition,
If you're not careful,
the
you'll get
platform
that.
transition. Yeah, you might have to drift it a bit if you don't get it correctly. I don't know if that helps. I don't
Yeah,
actually know.
see, I tried to take it really tight here. There may be a better line for this, because you'll keep.
Yeah, you
smacking that
probably
flare.
have to enter it from like the middle. I don't know. I haven't played it yet.
We'll eventually watch some of the other players like Akros, Bozbez, Mime, because they are really fast players. They get a hang of maps pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But for right now, we're just kind of giving our own little analysis on the map regarding our interpretations of what we think might be.
Is the mime guy even on the server?
I thought Mime was here. Well, he was on the stream, so maybe
Maybe
he
he's not
wasn't able to
playing.
play today.
Mimkit, go join server and yeah. Win map, easy.
And of course the triangle
There we
finish.
go.
You
is
got
gonna get
leaked, you
some people
can't
as well.
play. Dumb guy, why you leaking?
Dumb
Oh,
guy.
that's right. Dom had him test the map. That's why. So
Fair.
he
fair.
Oh,
tested
fair
that.
enough.
Okay.
No.
That's fair.
Good
That's
of you to
acceptable.
not play the map
so,
then.
so that time
I
that I
respect.
finally got was a 44.9. Author's going to be a 44.6. I think we're going to easily see 44s here by the top players. I think AT is going to be beaten pretty quickly within.
Yeah,
the
somebody
first 10
has
rounds.
beaten it as well, or already.
Oh yeah, Agent
Whiskey.
Whiskey already. Nice. Agent Whiskey's.
Oh,
a
it's
pretty
the
good player.
Carlsberg guy, not from Wish.com. Hello.
Ah, hello.
Dominique map. Yes. So it'll be pretty
You know what?
interesting. I will now go to spectator and actually spectate somebody.
I'm
that
gonna
is
do
better
one
than
run
me.
of the map. Let's
Let's
see how it feels.
Jordy's a pretty good player, so. failing the end. You gotta go to white. You gotta go wider, Jordy. There we go. So, chat, what are your thoughts so far? What do you think's gonna happen today? Or do you guys have any fan favorites that you want to see perform today? Let us
I'm
know.
hopeful
in the
to make
chat right
top
now.
5.
Top 5 predictions.
Top 5 projections. Okay, Chris, go.
Flooful.
Floofel. Okay, that's a brave top 5 choice.
And the poker guy.
Poker guy, I definitely could see poker in the top 5. This is actually poker's
Yeah.
first attendance, I believe, for
I
Dirt of the
think
Week.
I haven't seen him yet, yeah. But I think Poker is very fast. He is a good shot of getting top 5 if he learns to act quickly, and then definitely doable. Also, what was this? I had somebody in mind.
Where's our 300 team? Are they not here today?
I
Oh yeah,
have
speed
no-
self. Speed self could be fast.
Speed self, yeah, true. No, what is it? Wait, I
There's no
completely
gravity
forgot the
guys
team.
today.
Gravity, that was it, yeah.
No gravity guys.
No.
No gravity
gravity
guys.
Are they playing FSL by any chance? Maybe that might be.
If it's, I don't think Div 3 is playing today. I don't think there's any Div 3 matches.
I don't know.
As we see here, Agent Whiskey has the fastest time right now. That could also say something, but people learn the map, of course. So I don't know how he's gonna do on rounds. But I actually think Floofel might have a shot at top 5.
I mean, yeah, there's a decent lack of the big names this week for sure. So
That's just a quiet week.
So we definitely could see some new names in the top 5, which is perfect because we need to fill out those top 5 spots, and that gives me the perfect opportunity to quickly explain our format for Dirt of the Week, what is the purpose of playing Dirt of the Week, and what you can expect in the future. So if you are playing Dirt of the Week, your goal is to get top 5. After 20 rounds, those top 5 will be automatically added and given a bid into our Dirt Invitational at the end of the year. Our goal is to get 64 players into the Dirt Invitational. If we don't make that 64 by the end of around October, November, then we will go to a last chance qualifier. After that last chance qualifier, we'll go to a secondary qualifier to narrow it down to top 32. And then from there, we'll do groups of 8. That is kind of like my bare bones strategy for how we're gonna do the groups and everything. And it is important for you to show up to multiple Dirt of the Weeks because that does affect your points for the season, and your points for the season gives you a seed, and those seeds will help you in the group stage if you make it past the 2 qualifiers. So I think it's definitely important to still show up and still play and get some points.
For everyone.
Will Ice Weekly still have points? I'm not sure. I am not running Ice Weekly, so that is up to Scarzor.
To my
Scarzor,
knowledge,
ding
it's
donk.
not decided yet, but we will definitely keep track of the top 5 should we choose to do an invitational.
Yeah,
later.
I think if anything, Ice Weekly will just kind of watch what we do, and then they'll decide whether or not they want to do what we do. So
No, but for everyone, quick recap. Too long, didn't read or watch. Your goal is to get top 5 in one of the weeks. If you get top 5 once,
that's it.
you are automatically put into the qualifier.
Bingo.
Of course, getting 5th gets you 1 point, and getting 1st gets you 5.
Not automatically qualifies you for the event. Not in the
No,
qualifier.
if we get more than 64 players, then
Yeah, we won't until the invitational happens, most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely we'll have a last chance qualifier, and then there's a secondary qualifier. So just because you get a bid, you get an automatic bid to the secondary qualifier. So like there's last chance,
Okay.
and then you get an automatic
yeah.
bid to the qualifier. That qualifier is to basically weed out the people who are just trying to cheese the events. So top 32, there's still some stakes to be had, and then the seeding goes into play at groups. And the top 32 will be 4 groups of 8. Is that math? That's
Yeah.
math, yes.
But 25 seconds remaining. It is time to get into the first round. And who are we going to spectate?
I'm still
You
spectating
can,
Jorday right now, but we'll go to
You can
somebody
spectate
else.
whoever you want, Bengay.
You can spectate.
Okay, I'll spectate my boy Geo.
So you are able to also see through my perspective, Ven, if you didn't notice as well. So when we're
Yeah.
casting and whatnot, you can see. All right, perfect. So it is round 1 of Dirt of the Week number 13, map by Dom, Terrible Via. And we are starting out with the first round. It's going to be kind of chill for the first couple rounds, as there's not really much to talk about except just kind of noticing.
Bozbez
some
taking the lead.
trends. But Bozbez, unsurprisingly, like you said,
Ooh, he takes a good line there. He actually gets gripped so early. I'm gonna spectate him actually.
Agent
because I
Whiskey
wanna watch
takes that transition pretty wide, but doesn't get punished for it, which is really nice for him.
This is the
Oh no! How did he mess that up? He had a perfect. He had a perfect like 3-corner turn. Oh no! So yeah, Agent Whiskey messing up already.
Don't you're missing the triangle jump. Yikes.
Already the speed
Sorry,
check
Gio.
claiming victims. Ouch.
That was very sad to see, Geo. You were top 3
Yeah, it's a
place.
dumb route and scenery snipping.
Yeah, for,
Gonna mute stream. Yes,
Bozbez.
do it, Geo, because
yeah,
bro,
do it. Yeah, Caster Skur. Sorry, I'm watching you.
if you're playing, you should mute us because I will caster curse you left, right, and center.
Especially when you're in
Absolutely.
Evo.
So we are in round 2.
Oh, yeah.
Bozbez, Akros, and Jorday, the Brits.
Wait, I'm gonna. Yeah,
Bozbez crashed at the start.
Yeah, Bozbez did crash.
I honestly, let's talk about it really quickly. Dirt of the Week for 13 weeks now has been largely dominated by 3 Brits, or actually 4 Brits. I'm sorry. Bozbez and Akros, definitely the top 2. Then you have Jorday, and then a 4th one is Jaffa Padawan. Those 4 have been in the top 5 more consistently than almost everyone else, except with the exception of Mime. And
Forever.
well, Forever hasn't even attended that many. So
What about Lingo? Lingo has also
Lingo's also
very-
been there a lot. So I take that back as well. Yeah, Lingo has been there. Actually, no, I take that back because Lingo got his first, or was that Insanity?
top 5, yeah. But he has been very consistent
Let
at
me
like
pull that up
top
while we're
6
talking
or
about this.
7.
Jorday with the AT. Oh yeah, true.
Let's go.
Speed
let's
self
go.
as well. Speed self as well.
So let me try to pull up this really quickly here.
Here it takes you an outside line and then gets the transition. Ooh, but it's of course hits the wall
The stream's gonna
instantly.
lag for a hot second here, so just give me a moment, people.
It looks fine.
Apologies.
Okay, it's
Okay.
Okay.
Because I can't access. There we go. Trying to get out the document here. All right, there we go. So
Ooh,
let's
Agent
see.
Whiskey not hitting the transition there. Because of he hit the wall. Okay, yeah, I see.
So right now we have Mime as first in terms of points because Mime has had the most top finishes, number 1. Second is Deska, which is also
Oh
unsurprising.
yeah, of course.
Rhetoric is third. Rhetoric has shown up a lot in the first couple weeks, but as the weeks have gone on in the last, I want to say last 5, they haven't been around as much. Then Akros, which is self-explanatory. Forever. Bozbez is actually a little bit further down. Jaffa Padawan, and then
Yeah, Bozbez has had some like good runs, but not top 5s.
right. And Jorday
then
actually has been one of those who have shown up towards the end of the series, the season so far. Jorday has showed up more recently, so. But I mean, still cool though that Britain is being shown and highlighted in such a way for this competition. Like they have been pretty dominant over the 13 weeks that we played as Agent Whiskey. Unfortunately, bonks. We're gonna go over to Akros here.
I've also seen, I mean, not
So well.
especially this week, but I've also seen quite a lot of Dutch players in the Dirt of the Week.
Yeah, I mean, you got Geo, you got Agent Whiskey,
Azos.
Scarlos.
Paardenvechter,
Yes, Carlos is from Mexico. I forgot.
who
Sorry.
finished third
forgot.
this round.
Ven. Ven. is
Ven,
from,
true.
It's a Ven guy.
Also, Ven has actually made a top 5.
First, thank you very much.
Yes, and first. And then
Not-
has not
not-
made a top 5 since.
Yeah, I've only
Garbage.
played like 3.
Trash.
I've played like 3, and I'm not good. So what do you expect?
You should be getting ready for that invitational, but it's okay though because the invitational map pack will be consistent of the maps that have been already released. So
I should play them then. I actually have not played all of them. Please don't select the, what is it? The Nick's
The Yami map was
we're
pretty good.
specifically going to select my map.
No, your map is automatically banned from the map pool.
I know. Imagine.
I wouldn't do that to anybody. I wouldn't do that
Mad
to you
actually in
guys.
front of.
Even though my map was fun, whatever.
he was.
We should let the
it
top
was, yeah.
5 players from points
Oh, you
wise.
should.
Yeah,
ban,
we
like,
can let the
5
top
maps.
5 players. That would be fun.
Either
Yeah,
ban maps or choose maps.
ban, and then we choose from the remaining pool.
Yeah.
Oh, Jode has AT. So we got 3 people so far that have AT. Bozbez, Mad, Pulse Mad, and Poker.
What happened to the AT? Why is it so easy?
Oof.
Flap.
Yes, Flame.
Ooh.
Drag him.
Wow. Mammoth Souffle is mad, right?
Today it's Toxic Chris, not Toxic Import. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Mad actually getting. Oh, he takes. Oh, he
Yeah,
takes
that's
an
fair.
inside line there.
Oh, Poker clipping the transition. That is
Wee.
unfortunate. FlashTube's doing really well this week.
Yeah, I mean, FlashTube, if I remember correctly, almost made top 5 or did make top 5 on Berserk's map.
Ah.
I think he almost did. I'm not.
I think
quite
he was
sure.
very close, and
Yeah.
and that lack of a top 5 finish kind of tilted him a little bit. But he's back, and I think he definitely can make top 5 this time.
Back and stronger than ever.
Gio getting the top 6 with a good time as well.
So we're gonna
Nice, Geo. Let's go.
Let's spectate the DC guy. I'm interested to see how he's doing. He's 6th right now with 69 points. 69, nice.
Hey.
Nice. Let's go.
Tiger.
My
No,
boy.
no chatting during the rounds, man. Really mad. First you make him do a round and now you complain about the AT. Poor kid. Yeah, poor Dom. Let's give him some Pet the Evo things.
True. All right, so we are at round 7. Bozbez, Mad, and Jorde all within 1 point of each other. So this week we have
Oh, wow.
a tight
We have a
race for
tie.
top 5. So unlike the previous weeks where Mr. Mime, if he's still here, constantly just destroying and embarrassing everyone.
It's
It's
yeah.
nice of him to let us poor plebeians have a chance, to have the spotlight every once in a while.
He just wants to win the Invitational.
True.
That's fine.
I mean, free money, I guess. Or is
Who?
it?
Here we see Paardenvechter
Oh.
with the AT now as well.
Nice. Let's go.
Because it's different. So, like, Dirt of the Week, it's kind of more of like a Cup of the Day setup. But then when we get to the Invitational, it'll be a hunted competition. It's not going to be.
We now
It's
we now have 8 people with the AT in total.
Tech Weekly.
I actually thought about it, yeah.
But wait, Import, did you say a hunting?
It's going to be a hunted competition in terms of like since
Oh, yeah,
since
people
there's going to be
already
a
know the
map
maps.
pack and people are going to know what the maps are, and they
Then-
they already know what the maps could be since we've had 13 maps released so far.
I should start grinding the maps then. That's what I'm good at.
I can already hint you that it's not going to be my map in the map pack.
No, I mean I knew that. I'm just gonna play most of the maps. I like.
Are you importing me, Snippin? What is the deal here? I'm proud of you.
He said he's proud of you,
Oh, thank you.
by the way.
Proud of me for.
Oh, Floofel with a top 3 finish here. Let's go.
Scarzer
Ice
already
Blue
rage
Fall.
quitting Dirt of the Week. Let's go. We did it
Really,
again, boys.
man.
We did it again. Everybody clap for each other. We made him rage
It's
quit.
Not part of the competitive dirt map enjoyers.
Nah, dude, it's a skill.
I didn't at everyone today. I had a gun held to my head to not do it today. So
That is wrong. Yeah, I
It-
cannot say
for,
that.
For once in his life, Chris was very American today. So
What?
he was like, "Don't
No.
do it."
I even told you last
The
week to
pew
not do it.
pew. The pew pew will happen.
Well, when I'm just spectating people, I see so many British cars. I see like
True.
4 in the top.
So
Yeah,
for
you
anybody
see,
else,
I threatened Import to play against, well, force him to play beer pong against XLRB at Arcadia. So
but I don't.
I was like, okay, I won't do the at everyone.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, that's how it went. 100%. I agree.
Absolutely.
Jordan
Anyways,
takes more
just
speed
as a
there.
reminder, today I feel I have the energy. So today we're gonna do it the last 5 rounds. It will
Fuck
be
yes.
super serious cast mode with
Uber
imports.
Serious cast mode. Let's go.
I have the energy today. Today was a good day at the gym, and a good day. I got a haircut, so we're feeling ourselves today. Not
Import
physically.
has the energy. He's going Super Saiyan in round 16.
Yeah, so I'm ready.
Halfway through, we see Jordan and Paardenvechter and Bosbez in the top 3, with Acros and Mammoth Souffle lacking, no, not even lacking behind, just a bit behind. Top 2 is a bit further ahead, but it's still
It's
actually a tight race for the top 9 people, not top 10 people even. Oh wait, no. DC is also still in the race, so
yeah.
top
I mean,
11
it's
people.
at least for from 5th to 10th. There's still like a very tight race going on, and even from 1st to 4th, it's pretty tight as well. Interesting
Oh,
thing to
Flash
note though is
Cube.
how people are struggling with consistency. I've noticed a lot of the players have been struggling with consistency on this map, and I think it is due to some of those tricky corners that if you take it too tight, you get punished for it, or if you,
You
don't
really
take
do,
it
yeah.
tight enough. If you don't take it tight enough and you take it too wide, then you're clipping the outside and you're losing speed, and that will also hurt you in the small transitional jumps. So
Yeah, the biggest thing I've seen is people hitting the outside wall after a turn, which is, I don't know why it's people maybe they take a turn too inside and then they are forced outside and then they hit the wall.
right.
And near the end, of course, the triangle is still very challenging. Many people have failed there, and will keep failing. As you see here on stream, Acros hitting the wall again. Jordan actually. Wait, no, he's not by. He's not in front. I had cars turned off. That was nice.
Acros, bro, I've been watching you, and I'm sure everybody else wants to watch other people, but Acros has been struggling on this map today. I mean, he's still
And he's
third,
still third.
but he's still third. But like, he hasn't been as consistent in other,
Oh, Fluflin first.
as
Let's
consistent
go.
as he has in other
No.
maps.
Close.
Oh, close.
The finish.
Only first.
I like the finish because it actually. It's just a photo finish every round on. Almost. Speedself getting second, nabbing himself 23 points. I'm sorry. Maybe getting him into top 5?
I mean, it's getting.
Yeah, he's top 5.
Yeah, so
cool.
Speed Self, Mammoth.
Baz and
who is
DC.
mad? Okay, Mammoth is
He's-
mad.
That's mad.
Yeah, he's mad, yeah.
Don't care laser. I mean, it's still really close. Anybody within about 20 points of the top 5 has a decent chance. But we do only have about 9 rounds left to go.
Bosbez failing this round.
It's itching like
Oh,
crazy.
Flash Tube. Yet again,
I wanna-
bonking.
Watch the DC guy. He's getting his consistency up very quickly.
So
Never mind. He hit the wall.
Yeah, why you cast a curse him?
So interesting,
Okay.
interesting thing to know. I mean, we were kind of talking about it a little bit earlier with you, Ven, but you were mentioning how you've noticed some more of the Dutch players showing up, and
Yeah.
I totally have forgotten about Pottenvesta. Like they have shown up to several of the Dirt of the Weeks before and have done a pretty decent job, but seem to like struggle with consistency. But today they are doing really well for themselves with first, I think.
Yeah, they're actually
Yeah.
they are understanding the map very.
And they have not gotten a first place before, or sorry, they have not gotten a top 5 at all.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, yeah.
So let's.
Haven't they? Really not?
No, they have
Wow.
not.
No, they've been close then.
Let's talk about the people who are trying to get bursts into the Invitational really quickly. So part of Vesta is already won. Vesta, sorry.
Mhm. It's
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do it the German way. Sorry, you get the German way and nothing more.
Paardenvechter, come op.
Nope, Vesta.
Oh. Yes,
My throat.
nice. I love that.
And then also Jorday, despite being really strong, the weeks that Jorday has showed up has also been where other strong players like Insanity, Forever, Deska have shown up during the weeks that he's played. So Jorday is also not in the top 5, has not made a top 5 placement, so they are looking to get in. Speed Self is another one that has an opportunity to get a seed as well. And then Akros, Bozbez, Laser, I believe, as well, is looking to play Spoiler, as well as Niruko. Niruko has gotten a top 5, so
Okay.
it will be interesting. Don't Care also has the opportunity to get a top 5, still in the running.
What are the Evo players with the top 5?
Ven, Deska,
It's just Ven, Deska, and Gus. Gus is one. CD is also. Mari.
Mari,
yeah,
right?
Velve.
Valve, yes.
Allernice as well.
My man.
And then that is... Oh, Ixon, technically.
Yeah.
We count
Oh.
Ixon.
Sonya.
Mm-hmm.
And that is it.
Okay, okay. Good to see the Evo players.
So, we are getting... Once it says round 16, that is when we will start the Super Serious cast. So we
Right.
got... We have our storyline set
Should
up.
I do the introduction?
Yeah, you can
next
do the
round?
introduction today as a special guest. So
Clock, what was the jingle again? I forgot.
it's like the Super Serious cast time, I think is how he
yeah.
says
Oh,
it.
yeah. I
And
think
then,
it is.
and then
yeah.
he does like at the end. So
Yes.
yeah. So we have
Okay,
our
next round, Chris, give me a beat and I'll do it.
so we have our story. We have Paravesta, Akros, Jorday, Speed Self, Bozbez in the top 5. We have Don't Care, Laser, Naruko, and Mad. Also add Mediocre as well. I don't know who that is actually.
Speed. That's Speed.
Oh, well, there's Speed
Speed.
Self.
Weed Self, yes.
Yes. And then that's pretty much it.
Yes.
Because right now, I mean, Mad and actually 9th and 10th place are kind of out at this point. Because 30 points is too much of a gap to overcome.
Yeah, if top 5 or top 10 keeps up the consistency, they will not get they will not get top 5, but they can get close.
Oh,
and
Don't Care
might
touched in
be
the
lucky.
end.
No.
All right.
But he still is
Still
fourth.
Still fourth.
So-
not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Hit me with the intro. We're going to do this now.
It's Super Serious cast time.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
enough for me. That was good enough. I'll take it. Thank you, Ben, very much for the introduction. We are at the last final rounds of Dirt of the Week, number 13 by Dom.
Look, actually, he did it in chat. Okay.
Oh,
We're good.
did he do it in chat? Nice. Thank you. All right, thank you. We are starting off with the 5th round. Before we finish, we are focusing on Bozbez right now as he is trying to keep his top 5 position. 2nd through 5th are within 6 points of each other. And it is a very close race with other individuals looking to sneak in at the last moment as well. Bozbez is doing really well for himself as he is up in the front pack with Mad, Errol, and Flashtube looking to also snipe him. Speed Self, keeping himself speedy as well and keeping himself in the lead with Bozbez, taking over Bozbez as we get to the pivotal transitional section and jumps. We get to the final end here. Who will be able to make the
Bozbez.
triangle jump? Speed Self and
Oh,
Bozbez very close to
5,000.
bonking out. 5,000ths. And Speed Self is going to take that first round of the final 5. Speed Self, Bozbez, Flash Tube, Laser, and DC taking that top 5 spot. We're going to see
With
the
this
standings
top
change.
5 being so close, it's actually more about like the top 5 not only to get into the top 5 but to get first or to get second, because you get more points in the total leaderboards, which is, I mean, the point difference is so little. You can still get, even if you're Jorday, who's 4th right now, you can still get second,
Yeah, it
which
is.
also matters.
It is definitely anybody's game right now with Acros, Don't Care, Laser, and Naruko fighting for that 5th spot. Jorday and Bozbez doing okay. Bozbez has made a decent lead for himself. He should be safe at this point. So we're really looking at 4th through 8th at the moment, as Bozbez actually has made a mistake, and that could potentially cost him points, but he should be relatively safe. As I go over to Don't Care, wait, what the heck happened? DC?
Evo DC.
There we go. As we go over to Don't Care, he also seems to have made a small mistake as well. He's farther back in the pack. We get to the end here. Some people, it seems like mostly everybody was able to make it through Acro, Speed Self, Flash Tube, Floofel, and Dumley.
Itself will now be, is it tied for first? If my math is correct.
Potinvesta has
Oh no, it's not tied.
lost about math 7 points.
No, yeah, it's
so
not.
So not close
I was
yet.
completely wrong. Wow,
All right.
I read it.
Bozbez still at risk
Yeah.
to stay in top 5.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Bozbez
he
still
is.
at risk. Jordy, Don't Care, Laser, and Naruko looking to make it to the top 5. Remember that Acros and Bozbez has already made the top 5 before. As we are watching Don't Care, this is the time where he needs to be able to be as consistent as possible for these final 3 rounds, doing pretty well for himself in the top pack at the moment, as he and Speed Self, Potinvesta, Poker are leading the group at the moment to the pivotal speed check into
gets that
the
perfectly.
final transitional jumps. Get those perfect as well on the outside. Hits the CP at the very end. Actually forfeits a spot to Floofel at the very end, but does well to get points above his other opponents. Laser getting 8th. Bozbez and Jordy not even finishing in the top 8. So we will see the standing shift pretty
DC
significantly
will be
here.
top 5.
DC will definitely be top 5 here.
Jorday got 1 point, so he's definitely.
So
Don't care in
Jordy-
4th.
Jordy has
He
dropped down.
surpassed Bozbez.
Bozbez ahead by 7 points. As we are getting into the second to final round here, round 19. Still focusing on Don't Care as he is still at risk. Acros also somewhat at risk, but Speed Self and Potinvesta ahead and perfectly safe at this point in time. Floofel still trying to get
Yes.
those last points. I don't think it's going to be enough. Don't Care actually crashes, and that is going to be very hurtful, but it's great for everybody else who is still trying to make a statement here in these
Bozbez
final
in
2
first.
rounds. So we are going to see
A
who
beast
makes
lap.
the top 8. As we see Bozbez, Naruko, Speed Self, Floofel.
44.2.
So really great, fantastic for Bozbez. That should fare very well for himself.
It
And
actually.
Floofel
Yeah.
getting the AT there.
Oh,
Nice.
very nice.
Nice one.
So we're seeing the standings
Speed Self
change.
now in first. Oh, it's tied. Now it's tied.
Tied for first. So tied for
Don't
first.
Care still in 5th.
Last round.
Yep,
Who
last
will
round.
be first?
We are getting into the very last round. Don't Care making a very potential pivotal mistake as he bonks on the very first set of turns, but it seems that everybody else
Jordy
is
also
struggling as
failing,
well.
so I think he's fine.
So he should be okay for the most part, but he has to survive. All he has to do is make a decent finish, get a good time here, as
No.
he has
Backfield
a
fails.
20-point lead over Jordy at the moment.
Oh, Speed Self hit.
Speed Self bonking, but that really only means that he's going to potentially get second here.
Ooh, but
Potinvesta-
Potinvesta
Potinvesta
also
also
hit.
failing?
I don't know where
Speed's
Speed's
over
Oh,
Ticket?
Dale Care,
No.
no! Oh,
1
he
point.
crashes the
1
finish.
point.
Just 17th. Is that going to be? I think it's going to be enough. Yeah, Jordy is not going to
Might
get top
be.
8. So, oh, that is not
But-
how you want to finish the competition. That was very, very
Wow.
close. But Don't Care is going to be okay and safe. So GG's all around. That is it.
Well done to everybody. Bosbes 4th, Across 3rd, Speedself 2nd, and Paardenvechter 1st. With
Leading
1
by
point.
1 point, yeah. That is
It was
impressive.
so close.
Yeah, it was very close. That was very fun to watch. Definitely fun to cast, as it most of the weeks has been pretty self-explanatory in terms of the last 5 rounds. Everybody kind of had settled into their placements, but this week definitely up in the air for pretty much anybody. But yeah, really good all around. Speed Self. So Pod Investor, Speed Self, Acros, Bosbez, and Don't Care as your top 5. Acros and Bosbez are going to get some extra seasonal points for their seeding for the Dirt Invitational. Pod Investor, Speed Self, and Don't Care, though, making their first bids into the Dirt Weekly Invitational at the end of the year. And so congratulations to them. And so we will be hopefully seeing them when that time comes towards the end of the year, around November, December. Haven't decided a date yet. So let's talk about it really quickly. Then, what were first off, thank you for joining us this week. I really appreciate it, and you've had some really great insight and
Thank
some
you.
really great comments. So, what were your impressions? What did you take away? Like, what was your favorite aspect or something that caught your eye this week?
Actually, in one of the later rounds, I was watching Bosbez, and he actually did a no slide that no one else was doing. I wanted to comment on it, but you were
Sorry.
doing your commentating thing, and I wasn't going to interrupt you. But he was actually doing a no slide that no one else was doing, at least to my knowledge. It gained him speed every single time. It was in the turn to the right when you're actually at the bottom of the map in like the first 15 seconds.
Right.
It was, no one was doing it, at least no one was doing it as well as he was, but it made him feel also like 40% of the time, I would say. So it was kind of risky, but I think he made some like big improvements during the match because he was getting those new lines.
Yeah, definitely. Another surprising individual. I mean, they've been good for the times that they've shown up, but
Yeah.
really this week they did extremely well for themselves with Pod Investa. Nice surprise to see, as well as Speed Self. We know Speed Self's generally a pretty fast individual in competitions and everything, but today they were also able to kind of show up as well. For the Evo side, though, we have another Evo guy. DC that puts it at 3 full speed guys, full speed players that have made a seed into the Dirt Invitational at the end of the year. So
CD, DC, and Mari.
yeah, DC,
Yeah,
CD,
but
and
CD is
Mari.
also like very good at dirt.
CD is a good individual player in all
Yeah.
styles, yeah.
Yeah.
He
So
was in front of me
XLRB,
on a
I know
few
you're
maps,
watching.
so-
Now it's your time to get a seed.
I would love to have XLR win the second qualifier and just being in the top 8.
Yeah, that
In
that would
groups.
be cool.
But
Yeah.
XLRB is a grass mapper, not a dirt mapper.
It's same concept, just dirt's faster and better overall.
You want to give me a seed? Oh my god. Okay.
No, that's not what we want. All right, so
no, shit, my Siri went off. Okay.
all right. So any final thoughts, Chris? What did you have? Any final thoughts? Anything that like you took note of at all?
Lowfall did really well. I'm kind of sad about FlashTube. He was rather consistent at the start and at the end, but in the middle he sort of like choked pretty much every round, which ultimately only let him be like I think 12th overall, or
Right.
like 10th maybe.
But he also did kind of like I think he disconnected before the last couple rounds ended.
Wait, who did?
No, no, no.
Flash
No, he didn't.
Oh, did he
no, he
not?
did not.
Oh,
but
okay.
no.
He's been in the match the entire
He's-
20
I'm
rounds.
sorry, I'm flaming.
Fruitful.
My bad.
Yeah,
fake
Blueful
news.
also threw the first 15 rounds. That's true.
Floofel, you see, the fun thing about Floofel is that he's a really good player if he would just reel it in the nerves or whatever is holding him back for those first couple rounds and would just become a little bit more consistent. I definitely could see Floofel as one of those guys to easily get a top 5 seed because he's shown up almost every week.
Same
what
with
would
Gio.
you say
Yeah, same
to
with Gio.
people who lack the? What would you say to people who lack the consistency on rounds?
I mean, it could just be also an age thing too, because I mean, Ven, you're also a younger player, so
Yes.
that like you can also relate to this. That like nerves for younger players typically are much higher than somebody at say at my age.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Where to me, at the end of the day, it's like if I don't make it, I don't make it. But to you in that moment, when you're hyper focused on it, like you can kind of get in your head a little bit.
Yeah, no, it definitely. And I was thinking, like, I mean, I would say not a good rounds player, and I want to practice that. But do you have any advice for people who also think that they lack the consistency on rounds? How would they improve their consistency?
I mean, first,
Like cup of the day regularly.
like I mean, cup of the day is definitely a great way to like learn how to limit test yourself. I think for those, we'll go back to the age thing. For those who are younger, I think the biggest thing to focus on is that you messing up is not going to be the end of the world.
Yeah.
And the more you hyper focus on what you're doing, you have to get to a space where you're kind of almost autopilot driving to an extent, which is kind of weird to say because autopilot driving can cause you to make mistakes. But usually it's for older players who do autopilot driving that they have to focus more because typically we're unfocused because we got 15,000 things going in our head. But I think for younger players, they really have to be able to learn how to just relax, understand how to not hyper focus on every single minutia of detail when they're driving.
Yeah, no, that's
just
actually a
pace
good
themselves.
point.
So
That's actually a very good point, yeah, because the Dirt of the Week I won, which was on Elliot's map, I was actually like not stressed at all because I knew I would love the map because I love Elliot maps.
right.
And it actually helped me so much. I mean, I was super consistent so quickly that, yeah, it made a big difference. That's actually a good point. It's the autopilot that comes from being confident,
Yeah.
but not too hyper focused. Yeah,
And
no,
I mean,
that's
I'm
completely
also
true.
speaking that from experience. Now, I was like, I wouldn't consider myself an extremely competitive Trackmania player, but the competitive, like, when I was younger, I'm not that old. Like, we're talking about 5 to 7 years ago, when I was like, I would say peak gamer, I guess at that point. But like for me, I noticed like I could easily measure the days I performed better were the days when I was more relaxed, and not like hyper focusing on things and not like getting easily emotional, I guess you could say, or easily disturbed by mistakes and whatnot. I
Yeah.
was performing,
Getting into your head.
getting into my head, performing much better, and overall benefiting. Like I used to play ranked League of Legends and play that competitively,
Ooh.
collegiately. So like that is a game that you have to be able to be cool-headed the entire time. And anytime that you were not cool-headed, you would immediately get punished for that because you would start making very pivotal mistakes. And in a game like that, mistakes like that snowball. Now, obviously, Trackmania is very much different, but the concept is still the same because when you start making mistakes, especially in rounds, like you have a prone to repeating those same mistakes if you're hyper focusing on them and you're not like just kind of trying to relax and try to reset yourself each round. So just tips
You
from,
gotta get that
from
mental
life
reset.
and being a coach for college university players. So
That's so cool.
I wanna
coach.
intercept
That's so
here.
cool.
yes.
Sure.
So I have a little bit of a different experience of how I get into autopilot mode. I usually enter autopilot mode when I'm talking to somebody and not even focusing on the game, and that's when
Same,
I perform the best. Like
Oh, that's a
honestly, if I
good
don't,
point.
yeah, if I just talk to people about something else and like focus on the conversation more than anything, and my brain just takes over and drives. Like when the muscle memory kicks in, I don't have to think about, oh, I need to steer left here, and my brain just does it for me,
Yeah.
and I just do better.
Yeah. I have Scarlos flaming me, calling me 45. I clearly look 45.
Dude,
That's-
if you're 45 and
I'm
if
a
you-
good-looking and hot 45-year-old.
well, you said 5 to 7 years ago you were 45, which would make you 50. So I would say you're probably the most attractive 50-year-old
Let's
I've ever
go.
seen.
Most attractive 50-year-old. That's what I'm gonna put in my Twitter bio. Let's go.
That's even beating what's his name, the hottest man alive.
Me.
Fucking, no.
Oh fuck.
Not Brad Pitt. The other guy, the fucking.
Holland.
No.
Fuck. I don't know
Who's
what you're talking
who's
about.
Oh, what?
who's the actress that plays Lara Croft? Her husband?
I don't know. Chat.
George, is it George Clooney? Might be Clooney. Yeah.
All right.
The guy from the Nespresso.
We're
ads.
getting so off topic at this point. So
True.
I
Yeah.
think
It
this
might
is a
be him,
perfect
yeah.
time
I
to
think
end the
so.
stream. We've gone long enough. I want to thank you guys so much for a definitely interesting analysis at the end too. I really appreciate it. But we are going to be done here for this week. Dirt of the Week number 13. Next week will be Dirt of the Week number 14. Same time, same place, Thursday at 8 p.m. Central.
But I
or
won't be there
20.
because I'm going
Oh.
on vacation.
Oh,
Also, do not forget more FSL free action this weekend and Monday for the first time ever. The inaugural edition of Ice Weekly with
Ice
myself
of the Week.
and
That's
Scarlos
fun.
from Mexico.
yes, Carlos from
Carlos.
Mexico. The
Gonna be
Dutch
fun.
Mexican.
The Dutch Mexican, indeed.
And yeah, so those things will be interesting. Next week for Dirt of the Week is going to be a map by Mime. So if you are a Mime fan, you definitely need to show up for next week. I think it will be a very fun map. Have played it a little bit already, and I think it will be a definitely interesting and fun map. And you guys should be there next week. Show up for Ice of the Week on Monday, and also tune in for Full Speed League at this weekend as we
Big
cast
Joe show.
yet again for
Scarzor is Carlos.
No. Carlos is Scarzo's Mexican twin.
Oh yeah, of course. Sorry.
And I've been like, I just want to say really quickly before we go off air that I have been like touching my nose nonstop, and it's literally not because I'm picking my nose. My nose has been itching on fire, and I don't know why, and it's bothering me. So we're gonna go now. You guys have a good rest of your week and weekend. We will see you again this weekend, I believe. At
Look,
least
taking
on a
the
Sunday,
tourist line.
because usually that's
Sunday,
when an Evo match occurs. So we will see
Also-
you then, and we'll give you a notification when we do. Make sure to subscribe to the events news thing in Discord and the announcement.
Are we gonna
rules
raid
do the thing.
someone?
We're gonna raid
Yeah.
somebody. Chris, he can do the honors.
Yeah,
Maybe, maybe?
I need to find somebody. Who are we rating? And
Maybe
also, thanks to
Lars.
all new
Sophie.
followers and subscribers today. Really appreciate it.
Yep.
We are
Thank
rating
you everybody
the...
for the coming by, and we'll talk to most of you guys soon.
Still itching. All right. So while you're figuring that out, we're gonna stop talking now,
Yep.
and we're gonna hit our
Bye.
outro. You guys have a good one.
Oh, Floefel with the SDs.